And I'm just sitting there and I see someone literally in their nose. And oh, hi guys. Oh my goodness, it's been such a long time since I've made a video. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. School has been crazy. College has been crazy. Last time I made a video, I think it was like October. I don't even remember. But I really just wanted to make kind of like a talking video. I wanted to sit down, I wanted to do my makeup, and I'm just in a chatty type of mood. I like to watch videos where people talk, and so like I want to make videos like that. It's just comfortable for me to watch. Today I want to talk about that's like 10 things that I wish that I knew before I came to college. And these are like lessons people tell you, but it's like once I really experienced it was when I finally like saw what people were talking about. Like I had not a clue in the world about any of these things until I really had to experience it myself. I'm also gonna be doing my makeup routine, but yeah. First thing on the list would be the first week of college. You are gonna lose your mind. You are absolutely gonna lose your mind. It's just something that has to happen. You're just gonna lose your mind. First week, I don't think I was anticipated for like how much I was gonna go home the first week. I probably went home like 6 times in the first week because I just was not prepared. Like after moving, like the first day you move in, everything's dandy, right? Everything's cool. And it's like the first night that you're settled in and you're just in your bed and you're just like I'm actually not going home after school. I have to stay here and no one's coming to get me. I'm not getting in my car after school and going home. And I think once that hit, like once I realized that I wasn't going home, I immediately wanted to leave. Like I immediately wanted to leave. And also the fact that I was sleeping at the time, I was sleeping next to a complete stranger. I didn't know her from a can of paint. I didn't know her from off of a DM. Shout out to Naomi. That's my baby now. But before, I barely knew her. I was in shambles. And literally, I think I like wanted to quit college the first week. Like I wanted to go home. And just the amount of freedom that you're just like smacked with off the top, like it is something that you're like never prepared for. Like in high school, you get kind of like have freedom. Like you're going to class. Oh guys, I'm also using e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is like my holy grail. This is probably like step 1 to having a glowy makeup routine, a glowy base. It's like my favorite thing. But back to what I was saying, it's just so much freedom. And it's like I can sit in my bed one day and then the next day I can go out in 5 minutes if I wanted to, and no one will say a thing about it because no one cares. No one cares. And then just the fact of, okay, no one's gonna wake me up if I'm late, and if I am late, like no one cares. Kind of like child to adult, kind of like in like one night. And it's just not something I was prepared for. It's like my first thing, like right out the gate. Like I kid you not, I definitely like would cry at night because I wanted to go home. Like I wanted to leave so bad. But then I realized everyone was going through the same exact feeling for the most part. Like it's like, well, most people, well I did, so whatever, I did. Number 2 on the list is nobody cares. No one cares in college. And when I say no one cares, I literally mean that. No one is looking at you as much as you think you are. Like if you have social anxiety in college, let me tell you this, no one is paying attention to you. No one cares. Like you can literally walk around with no pants on and no one cares. Like, it's such a carefree experience. It's probably the freest experience that you're ever gonna feel in your life. And when I say no one cares, I mean the professors don't care, the people around you don't care, your roommate doesn't care. It is such like a carefree experience. Like, and everyone is figuring out their own thing. Like, people don't even have time to pay attention to you because it's just so much going on at like once. And it's just, again, it's like goes just back to like just the freedom that you have in college. It's like, that's why I feel like people lose their minds. Like, if you, like, I lost my mind the first week and then I got it the second. I still see people that literally just never, like, they found out they can skip class and you never went back. And it's like, no one cares. Like, you have to be on your own self about things or it's never gonna get done. Like, literally, like, if you want to go to get a job, go out and get a job. If you're going to class on time, set the alarm, get up. If you want to go eat something now, like, it's just so much freedom. And it's like, if I didn't want to come back to my dorm for an entire week, I don't have to. Like, I don't. Like, no one cares. Literally no one cares. Number 3 on the list is gonna be your first failing grade. Your first failing grade in college is probably gonna be the most humbling experience you've ever experienced. It's almost like you feel like you're failing in life. And I remember when I got my first failing grade, like on I think it was like a little test or whatever. It wasn't anything like major crazy, but like I remember studying on it like 2 days before and I still failed. Like, that's another thing. You have to absolutely study like a week or 2 before an exam. Like, you just have to. And if you don't, you're just not gonna do well. Like, in high school, I could probably not study the night before a test in high school and still pull at least like a 85 or like maybe like a 70 at max. But in college, if you don't study, you are absolutely cooked. Like, you're absolutely finished. There's like no and ifs what about it. You're gonna fail. And I'm sorry. Times that I've studied so hard for a test, I thought I got it. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get an A, and I literally failed. Like, it's nothing I could do but just cry. Like, there was nothing else to do but cry because I was just so shocked and disappointed. But then you realize it's like, you don't even have time to cry because it's another exam like right around the corner. So you need to lock in now. You just have to learn in college to take what's the term? Oh, you honestly just have to like roll with the punches. Like, you just can't, like, you can't dwell on it because it's literally another exam right around the corner. God forbid you have a class that has absolutely like no quizzes in the middle, no homework. Like, everything is dependent on the exam. Yeah, good luck. So that leads me in to actually number whatever this is. Professors. You're never gonna have a teacher in college that cares. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't make an effort to talk to your professors, then they're like, they don't care. Like, no one cares. Like, no one cares to know your name. No one cares if you show up or not because they're getting paid like regardless. And I just had to learn that literally, like, my first lecture hall, I stepped in there. It was probably like 200 people in there. That was already a shock to me, the fact that I had 200 people in my class. But like, they're on a microphone talking to like 200 kids at one time. They are not looking at you thinking, oh, what's her name? No, you need to go up to the front and you need to talk. You have to talk to them. Like, if you don't talk to your professors and you don't try to make an effort, if you really need something, it's kind of like too bad because you're never gonna get help. You're just not. I mean, and you can talk to the TA or whatever, but I mean, if you really need something straight from like your professor, you have to make a relationship with them. And I think, you know, in high school, it's like you're one-on-one with your teacher. You probably have like 25 kids max like in your class. Like, college is just such a different type of like experience that like I wasn't used to. Like, I was just not used to it. Just had to learn that, honestly. Like, I had to learn Like, you gotta talk to them, or else, like, they're not. Professor can always tell if you've never shown up and you're the type to only show up they can always kind of tell if you never have really came to class, or you only come during tests. You just have to go to class. Like, you just have to. Next topic is older men. Once you turn, let me tell you something, okay? Once you turn 18, you are fair game. And I've never seen nothing like this before. Like, older men are so weird because they'll be like 32, wife, house, and kids, and come back to homecoming and want to talk to a 19-year-old girl. And it's like completely normal. Oh. I'm sorry, everybody texted me. It's just weird. And I get that, like, we're legal, whatever the case is, but it's just gross. It's hot take. I think a lot of the fraternity men, I'm sorry, but I think a lot of you guys use you being in a fraternity as a way to come back and, like, hit on young girls. Sorry, you do. Like, you absolutely do. I think it's really weird. I think it's just kind of an excuse to just stay around and talk to young girls. Like, it's gross. So, I don't know. That's my take on it. But, like, I'm just, like, in my mind, like, what do you even, like, want with her? Like, what do you guys even have to talk about? I'm listening. Like, there is nothing that you and her can talk about and, like, agree on. Like, you are in completely two different stages of your life. There's, like, no way that you guys even have anything remotely in common right now, honestly. But that's my take on it. I don't know. Topic is drugs. And not like, those like marijuana or anything like that. I'm talking about like I have seen in my lifetime someone snort. Like, I was at a party. I was at a type of party, and I'm just sitting there, and I see someone literally in their nose, and I was so baffled by that. I kid you not, I screamed. I didn't know what else to do. What are you going through that you're doing this? Like, what? Life cannot be that hard for you to be doing that. That is crazy. People really do drugs out here. Like, life cannot be that hard for you to be doing that. That is crazy. Why are you snorting? Like, it's not so much like my people doing that. It's more so like, whatever. But even regardless, like, what are you going through that you're doing that right now? And it's just so normal. Like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. People doing real drugs, like, for real. Like, it's not a game. Normal. Like, nobody bats an eye. I batted some eyes. Definitely batted some eyes. But who do I call? Should I call the police, or should I, like, call your mom? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess to each is your own, but cool. Next topic, first semester friends. Okay, first semester, everything's good. You're gonna have a couple friends. I mean, I still have my main friends from first semester, but the little side friends you make first semester or your first week coming to college, you're not gonna know them second semester. You're just not. It doesn't have to mean that you guys fall out, which I feel like I had to learn. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not. It just happens. But it's not that you're gonna fall out with those people, but it's more so like by that point you already found your main core friends, that it's not gonna be like, you're just not gonna have to hang out as much. Like, by second semester, you kind of find your groove for the most part. Like, I don't know, I just feel like you're just gonna lose them. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't talk to a couple people first semester that I used to know. I used to talk to a couple people first semester, like, a lot, and now it's like I don't know. And I don't really know what it's about all the way. It's just some people that I just never saw again. To me, like, first semester just felt like a year ago. Like, it didn't even feel like a couple months ago, which is crazy to say. Like, I don't know. Once you find your core friends, like, you find your people. But like, if you're still struggling at this point with friendship, maybe you gotta look inside yourself, because I don't know, after a couple of months, it's like you gotta kind of put yourself out there. Hang out with your roommate. That's basically what I did. But I'm lucky. I mean, my friend group is the same people pretty much I've known for a couple years. You know, I'm from a small state, so I mean, I kind of had it probably a little easier. What is this? Probably like the 8th. I don't know. Once you come to college, there's like no more privacy. Get ready to have the least amount of privacy you've ever had in your life. You're never gonna have privacy. It's just what it is. You're just never gonna have it. You're just never gonna have it. You're always living with someone. Like, you're always gonna be living with someone. You're always gonna have someone in your space, in your company. And at first, I like to be by myself, and it drove me crazy at first. But then it's like, they're never going anywhere, so you just have to get used to it. Like, it's never gonna change unless you move out or you leave or whatever. It's just never gonna change. Once you figure that out, you're gonna be fine. But you're just having someone always around. Like, you're coming back, you can have a long day and you come back and someone's already there. It's just like, it's just a college experience, but it's also just like, you're just never by yourself. And for someone that, I really love having my personal time. I love being by myself. Like, you gotta choose if you can choose your roommate, choose it wisely. It's probably best to never live with a friend. I like to hang out with my friends a lot, but living with someone and hanging out with someone are two different things. And I live with my roommate now, and I love her, but I didn't know her. I didn't know her from a can of paint before. So I think it's best that you room with someone that you don't know, that don't hang out with, like, and also you're just gonna live with a complete stranger. You're resting your head next to a complete stranger that you've never known in your life. Who thought to put a bunch of 19-year-old kids in rooms 2 inches apart and make them live together? Like, who thought of that? But just prepare to never be by yourself ever, because I wasn't prepared. But thank God I was blessed to have the roommate that I have, because I'm gonna live with her next year as well. She's amazing, and she gets me. She understands what I'm talking about. She felt the same way. But it's something that I feel like you and your roommate are gonna just bond over, the fact that you're both going through the same exact thing. Every freshman is going through the same exact thing, so it's never gonna be a moment that you're alone, really. Like, she knows she's going through the exact same thing. She's annoyed by you too, but best believe that she's annoyed that you're there, and you're annoyed that she's there. But just know, you guys are thinking the same things. Okay, last and final thing is the freshman 15. When you hey, so now I'm editing and I realized that I only did 9 things that I learned, so I'm not changing the title, but it's gonna be really 9. But sorry. You are either gonna gain 15 or gonna lose 15, but best believe you're gonna gain it at first. I gained 15 and I walked it off. I don't know, like, it's not a joke. Like, you absolutely have to watch what you eat in college. When you go out, when you're going out all the time, and then let's say at 3 a.m. you want a burger because you're still out, and you get that burger, then you go to the dining room, you get a bagel, then you, I don't know, go for lunch, go get some Chick-fil-A. Like, it's always gonna be a moment. It's very rare that you're gonna pick a healthy thing to eat, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just so easy to just gain weight in college. It's just really easy, and it's like you don't even realize it until you look at a different picture. You're like, oh, she's kind of large. She's kind of large and in charge. It must be like a canon event, because honestly, it's very much real. Don't stop going to the gym. Even if you don't feel like it, don't stop going to the gym. Drink your water. Okay? Get a salad, you know? You don't have to get a pizza every time. You don't have to get a wrap, you know? And honestly, I feel like it's a lot of alternatives, but it's just easy to make a bad decision, like eating wise, dietary wise, and it's so unhealthy. And on top of that, it's, you know, college drinking, you're doing all these crazy things. Not me, of course, but you know, it's a lot. It's really easy to fall off because like it's no one here to, you know, let you know. It's getting hefty. Overall, I feel like I'm proud of myself. I feel like I've grown. I feel like I've grown as a person, grown as a woman. I've had so many different experiences now, and I don't know, I feel like wiser. You just can't leave the same person. And I'm glad that I stuck it through, because I kid you not, the first week I wanted to leave. I wanted to transfer. I was gonna be a commuter. Like, I hated, I was Miss K college. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't transferring next year. Like, I wanted to leave so bad. I'm glad I stuck it through, truthfully. This summer in general, I want to post more. I want to be on YouTube more, but I just hate vlogging now. Like, I like to talk to the camera. I like talking. I feel more like comfortable because I like watching things like this. I love watching girls do their makeup and chatting it up with their audience. I think it's like the most comforting thing ever. But like, recording in public is like the most awkward thing you could do. Like, recording and talking to myself in public, like, I feel like I'm being watched. I hate it. Okay, this is pretty much the finished product. I just want to do a little light look, nothing crazy. Okay guys, that was the video. This is the finished look, finished product. I just want to do a little light beat, nothing crazy. That was my take, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.